Without a doubt, war is the worst thing that can happen to a single country. But even in the darkest times, people continue to live, work and joke. Despite all the horrors that accompanied the Russian invasion of Ukraine, it gave life to a huge number of jokes. One of the very first Ukrainian military memes was Palanita.
Скажи слово Palanita. Palanita. Проезжайте.
Palanita in Ukrainian means a huge loaf of bread. It is one of the symbols of Ukrainian nation, as grain cultivation is a native business for Ukrainians. Palanita became kind of password to recognize friend and detect foes. As it turned out, Russians are just not able to pronounce this word, as well as they don't know its meaning.
В больном воображении нацистов это слово «клубника». По-украински звучит «поляница».
When the 72-hour deadline was reached and Ukraine kept fighting, the so-called president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, visited Vladimir Putin at the Kremlin. He burst into an inspiring speech justifying the war that had been unleashed. He had his own vision of why this war had started.
А я сейчас вам покажу, откуда на Беларусь готовилось нападение. И если бы за 6 часов до операции не был нанесен превентивный удар по позициям, 4 позиции, я сейчас покажу, карту привез, они бы атаковали наши войска Беларуси и России, которые были на учениях.
But that was just a trigger. Moments after this conversation was published in the web, tons of memes with Lukashenko appeared, showing from where Belarus was supposed to be attacked.
Я сейчас вам покажу, откуда на Беларусь готовилось нападение. И если бы за 6 часов до операции не был нанесен превентивный удар по позициям, 4 позиции, я сейчас покажу, карту привез, они бы атаковали наши войска Беларуси и России, которые были на учениях. Поэтому не мы развязали эту войну, у нас совесть чиста. Хорошо, что начали.
Of course, Ukrainians have never ceased to be acutely worried about what is happening in the country. Shelling of civilian objects, dying children, the defense of Mariupol, the siege of Azovstal, missile attacks on Ukrainian cities, all that pierced the heart of every Ukrainian. Suddenly, the leader of the Republic of Chechnya, Ramzan Kadyrov, enters the arena of memes. Most Ukrainians remember him for the fact that after almost every word, he inserts the interjection «Don».
Заберем Дон, забираем мы же Дон. И в целом Украина это наша территория, российская Дон.
Also, Kadyrov is known for flaunting his soldiers and threatening that they will soon capture Ukraine and reach Berlin.
И Николаевск, и Херсон, и Одесса. Пока Владимир Владимирович Путин не остановит нас, мы, иншаллах, дойдем до Берлина, мы победим. В этом нет сомнений.
But at the moment, all that is known about their military glory is the ability to shoot at traffic lights. And shoot in the bushes, screaming their mottos. Thus, Kadyrov mercenaries received the official nickname TikTok troops, because it was this social network that became their main battlefield. Then came the victory parade. As you know, the Russians proclaimed May 9th the day of their victory over fascism, and every year they arrange a demonstration of military power at the Red Square. Naturally, this year's victory parade was an occasion to laugh.
По Красной площади проходит парадный расчет первой гвардейской краснознаменной.
Indeed, after the liberation of the northern regions of Ukraine, it turned out that the second most powerful army in the world is in fact the world's first gang of marauders. Besides defending the country, Ukrainians not only make jokes but sing songs. This year, 100% of new songs had one common topic. These songs motivate, help people to overcome the difficult moments of this war. They cheer both the civilian population and the fighters on the front line. Ukrainian musicians arrange charity concerts in Ukraine and around the world. They have one goal – to help their compatriots.
Українко, моя земля.
Ukraine struggles for almost 10 months. 10 months of amazing consolidation not only of the entire Ukrainian society, but the entire world community. And while the inhabitants of 11.5% of the Earth's land mass are listening to this,
мы Киев будем брать, не освобождать. Мы освобождаем Донбасс. Все остальное мы будем брать, так же, как брали Вену, как брали Берлин, как брали Будапешт.
the rest of the civilized world says.